Trapstar are in massive trouble right now. One of the most iconic brands that's been around for a while now. At one point made 100 million in just a couple years, and now Trapstar is in administration and looking for someone to buy out the brand.
To find out where my stuff are, Trapstar.
There's been a bunch of different issues that have led up to this that we're going to discuss in this video. What went wrong and who could possibly take over Trapstar, and will it even survive?
That is the end of Trapstar.
Founded in West London by school friends Mikey Trapstar, Lee Trapstar and Will Trapstar, they started with a small t-shirt printing and sales at the local market through word of mouth.
In the 2000s, social media was primitive, so they had to use MySpace to try and promote the brand. To order the clothes, you had to send a message to their trap phone in which you would arrange a time and a place for them to give you the clothes, but you'd be given the clothes in pizza boxes, detergent boxes, and just all left in telephone boxes.
They had built early momentum using creative tactics such as Trapstar invasions, pop-up events, and distinctive marketing, and it was even shipping clothes at first in pizza boxes. They managed to open their first physical store in around 2010, establishing a cult following in the UK, streetwear, and trap music scene. From here was rapid growth, driven by high-profile celebrity endorsements including Rihanna, Jay-Z, Stormzy, and others. They had a strong association with the UK trap culture and British street fashion, and expanded their product range, now hoodies, tracksuits, and jackets, and had an international presence. Jay-Z actually invested through Roc Nation in this brand very early on, getting a minority stake but taking them international. It was masterful marketing with limited drops and culture relevance. They turned Trapstar into a globally recognized icon of British streetwear with the username Trapstar London. There's still a lot of mystery around the founders, although they had an online presence and their own platform to support the brand. Oftentimes they hid their face. Rarely did we get any interview or video of them speaking.
Started with two of my family friends. We started with pop-up stores. No one wanted us to stock in their shop, so we did it all ourselves. Sold clothes with a trap phone. Opened up a store. Took the no's, took the L's to get to a W.
So what's a piece of motivation you give to our audience?
When you make a decision today, think about how it's going to affect you in 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the money you got in your pocket today. Worry about your future.
All right, cool.
They benefited from the pandemic era, achieving strong sales and reported profits peaking near 40 million turnover in some years, and successfully pivoted with streaming and music and the marketing needed on Instagram, and reportedly around 100 million revenue within a 3-year span. They continued to create higher value and cultural products that generated significant brand equity and a very loyal customer following. You would go around London and you wouldn't be able to pass one street without seeing someone in a Trapstar coat or hoodie. Issues were arising in lockdown with supply chain and logistic disruptions. As the brand scaled, it struggled with fulfillment and operational execution, a challenge faced by many UK fashion streetwear brands. But people were putting this down to the pandemic.
Why are Trapstar orders being delayed until late March/April? Don't worry guys, Trapstar aren't the only company in the UK having shipping issues right now. 1, we're in the middle of a pandemic, and 2, they're probably still adjusting to the new regulations after Brexit. But if you're not prepared to wait that long, Trapstar's customer service is very friendly. They've been contacting their customers.
Many people dream of having rapid growth for their business, but we've seen with other products in different categories like the Prime drink, that initial buzz can be really good at the start, but you don't know what's coming next for the years to come. It's hard to really predict. An even more volatile market is clothing, and that's something Trapstar will struggle with. A massive thing for them around the pandemic as well is that a rapper that they had a relationship with before he was famous just blew up. Central C, who's become one of the biggest rappers in the UK and a global sensation now, developed a strong relationship, even getting a tattoo of Trapstar on him.
So what, the Trapstar, you put it on your story, but what, the Trapstar tattoo you had before?
Yeah, I've had that.
What made you get a Trapstar tattoo?
Trap. It's trapping hard, innit?
Yeah. For anyone at home that doesn't know what trapping is.
Working hard.
Yeah, alright.
Literally.
But what's that relationship like now?
Yeah. We've had that relationship from time, innit? They're from my area, the Trapstar boys. So obviously just a bit older than that, but they're like a...
And this will do absolute wonders around the pandemic time for their brand, with him reaching millions and millions of views on all the platforms. They were excellent at building relevance with all the rappers in the UK and doing collaborations. Their marketing was never really an issue. Even though they had competition from the likes of Cortez and other brands that are coming up, they've still remained really good at their marketing campaigns.
Clavish made the price of this Trapstar windbreaker go up. Recently, Trapstar collabed with Clavish.
Cortez has obviously built a very successful brand, and that's their main competition. He also has a really strong personal brand that coincides with it, that people buy into, and he also has a relationship with all the same sort of rappers that Trapstar are working with as well. But I don't think competition has been the downfall of Trapstar.
Alright, Cortez or Trapstar?
Cortez.
Cortez. Why?
I think Trapstar is seems quite chavvy.
Yeah? I think the same reason.
I think Cortez is starting to go down the same path, I think.
Yeah.
But I do prefer Cortez.
The business struggled to effectively finance its rapid scale, which highlights how difficult it is to sustain a global fashion brand even when the culture and interest remain high. There's financial pressures, profits declined sharply from 7.4 million to 1.2 million in 2023, and sales fell to 17.7 million in 2024 due to rising cost inflation and working capital constraints that caused inventory shortages despite demand. There was widespread issues with delayed or non-delivered orders, poor communication and slow refunds. This resulted in chargebacks, fraud disputes and growing customer concern whether orders will arrive at all.
To find out where my stuff are, Trapstar. Where is my things? I ordered from you on the 28th of November 2025. And it's now the 10th of January 2026, and I'm still waiting for my item.
There was a period of aggressive discounting, heavy promotions in emails, often 65 to 90% off.
Is it just me? Or Trapstar, they keep sending a lot of emails. They're talking about Trapstar credit collection, use this code. My brother, relax, man. It's not a Trapstar thing no more, I'm corporate.
Could Trapstar be going bust? They've been selling hoodies for £13.50 each, t-shirts for a tenner, and full tracksuits for literally 30 quid. Now, for literally the whole of last month, Trapstar were doing some insane discounts. Probably got about 1,000 emails from about this 60 seconds 99% code, where basically for 60 seconds only after you receive this email, if you use this discount code, you would get 99% off of your order. And then progressively, as time went on, the discount code went down, but stopped going down at 75% off. It worked on pretty much everything on their website.
They were used to generate probably short-term cash flow. The directors were receiving significant payouts. A reported 3.6 million combined in 1 year. Money is getting taken out of the business by the owners, and operational problems were persistent. Creating products of genuine value and delivering excellent marketing is tough, but it's not enough on its own. Customer service is a key component of a sustainable success. Brands like Amazon demonstrate that prioritizing service excellence, even if it means taking short-term losses until systems are perfected, builds long-term loyalty and reduces eventual chargebacks and frictions with the customer.
So just a quick one, yeah. I ordered a cream from Amazon the other day, and it came, or at least it was meant to come in this pack, right? And when I opened it, it was flat, completely flat. I thought, I know this thing's meant to bulge. Opened it up, there was nothing in there at all. So I thought, you know what, this is a Sunday. I said, you know what, I'm going to call Amazon, or at least I'm going to try and call Amazon and get through to them and complain. Why was I talking to customer service on Sunday at 10 p.m? What tight ship has Jeff Bezos got running at Amazon? That is insane. Think about it. Normally, customer service is 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, maybe reduced hours on a Saturday. Why was I talking to a lady live back and forth at 10 p.m. Amazon time? The next day, midday, what I was meant to receive came to my front door. Something is happening at Amazon that cannot be right. Like, he's got these lot working. No wonder why this guy's a billionaire. He has got them working crazy hours. Customer service, 10 p.m. on a Sunday. The UK shuts off. Once you hit 4 p.m. in the UK, that's it. There's no more business until Monday. Wait till Monday.
I'm not saying they have to be the next Amazon, but they've had so many issues of customer service over the years, and many of these videos go viral and build up a bad reputation on their delivery and their product.
Can you believe that this tracksuit came today? On my lap. This is the first and last time I'm buying anything off Trapstar, because that is a buzz. That's nearly 4 months for a tracksuit, bro. Are they fucking insane? Say no more.
It's been over a decade, yeah. Trapstar have gone clear. And big up these lot, innit? They done some sick discount last month. Like, I even copped something, yeah. But one thing which has not changed, their shipping is still terrible. I don't understand, bro. You man must be importing it from Australia or something, bro. Like, it don't add up, you know. I'm happy with how much I spent, but bro, I'm looking at the thing. there's not even an expected delivery date. It said 7 to 12 days for shipping, like, as in, you know, when it gets released or whatever. I haven't heard anything since, bro. Like, what am I getting my clothes? Is this moving like flipping car sicko? Like,
Trapstar were constantly trying to pivot by even releasing their own version of sneakers as well and going into different lanes.
This Trapstar shoe is a thing of beauty. I'm not even going to entertain any conversation about, oh, Trapstar's falling off. Because look at this, they're back. This shoe is a shoe for all seasons. You can wear this in the summer, in the winter, in autumn, in spring, whatever the weather, any time of the year.
If you go on their website right now, it is completely frozen. You can't even purchase any of the color of the trainers. People said, why can't I access the website? Someone said, I've had the same problem. Don't worry, they're reliable. Just seems the website is under maintenance and clothes are being manufactured, but it's still not working weeks later.
Once people start saying the quality's not there, delivery's slow, customer service is poor, the brand starts leaking trust. And for a culturally centered brand, trust is everything. Trapstar understood culture brilliantly. No one is denying that. The music connection, the London identity, the feeling of being part of a community. But the danger with hype is that it can hide weak foundations. You can sell out drops and still have cash flow problems. You can have celebrity endorsement and still have supply chain problems. You can have cultural heat and still damage the customer relationship.
They were getting involved with all the streamers as well and adapting to the new age marketing, even though there were some problems with the discount orders on that.
You know that, innit? They just want 90%, that's it, they don't really care about man, you know, bro.
$2 for a bag 70. Hey, that is funny. Bro, sorry, cuz that's how it goes, man.
What chat, let me know who's...
Apparently they had a 2-month search for new investment and failed, and the business Trapstar International Limited and related entities is actively being marked for sale. Notable interest from buyers already include Mike Ashley's Fraser Group and Foot Asylum. Management has said that working capital constraints have impacted the inventory availability rather than any underlying demand or brand performance, drove the revenue decline, but it's also talked of the challenging time in which customers and suppliers have felt the impact of inflation. Obviously, they're more of a premium brand, they put their prices slightly higher than their competitors. InPath said it's hoping for a sale that will happen very quickly. And there's been interest from other people. The process focuses on rescuing the brand from this ongoing concern rather than full liquidation. Despite operational and financial challenges, Trapstar remains a cultural icon with UK streetwear. The strong buyer interest suggests confidence that the brand's heritage, loyal following and equity can be revived under new ownership with improved operational and execution and customer service standards. Obviously, they recently made a sale of loads of discount products and fans are worried they're not going to receive them orders.
There is no way Trapstar have just gone and pulled an exit scam. It turns out they have gone bankrupt completely and fallen into administration. Now, who remembers for the last few months all of these fucking emails they would send every single day? These 99% off codes and the fact that their entire website was 85% off. All of their stock on a pre-order at 75% off. Like, low-key, I actually feel like an idiot for not seeing this coming. For literally over 2 months they were pushing pre-orders at 75% off. I guess it turns out they ain't ever getting shipped. Basically, what them going into administration means is they have officially gone bankrupt, so as it stands, they cannot afford to pay any of their creditors, very likely including their suppliers who are supplying the stock which you have bought on a pre-order. What the fuck they have done with that money from the pre-orders? No one really knows. The best advice I have for you right now is if you have a pending order with them is to open a chargeback as soon as possible. There's not an 100% chance that you are going to be able to get your money back. In a lot of cases, your bank will. If you are to open a chargeback and it does fail, there is a very small chance you will still get your order. As being in administration means they are actively looking for someone to buy their company out of all of their debt, and in some cases, if a company does go ahead and do this, they will fulfill all of the pending orders. Currently, apparently Mike Ashley is looking at buying this shit. We're gonna be seeing Trapstar in Sports fucking Direct. As it stands, this is the website. You can't even go on it anymore. That is the end of Trapstar.
Owners have took money out of this company. They come from absolutely nothing, and with new ownership right now, I do believe that Trapstar could rebrand itself really well and get an excellent reputation, customer service, and begin to rebrand this. It is definitely needed in the UK culture, and some of the stuff that they've done you cannot buy, like having Jay-Z as an early investor and what they've done for UK culture. Mike Ashley is the former owner of Newcastle. He owns Sports Direct. He saved a bunch of companies from going into administration before. He got involved with the House of Fraser, even got involved with the game. Now they've gone into full administration and completely disappeared. This guy doesn't really understand a brand like Trapstar. From a financial aspect, he could possibly help, but being involved with the brand, the only thing he could possibly improve is the customer service. Reese Wabara, another person that owns a successful brand in the UK, apparently is interested in buying it. At first, he put out a tweet showing respect. Mikey, Lee and Will made way for black individuals, showing it's possible to make it via entrepreneurship. Trapstar is a piece of British culture and they built it from the ground up, and it must be respected and applauded by all. Someone has said, who's going to save it? He said, I am down. They said, do it then, and he said he's in quiet.